It is midnight and I've come to the Intercontinental. Happy birthday to you. So I just went and got some waxing done, and this morning I went to a Connecting Nature session, which was fabulous with a beautiful Irish lady. And yeah, now I'm gonna explore the city.
Irish enough now?
Yeah. Good morning. The sun is shining even though you can't see it right now at this angle. So I'm on my way to the doctor's. I haven't been feeling great lately. I've felt low energy, sleeping 12-hour day. Reading an article there and it was like, yeah, you're always keeping up with your bloods. So I got my bloods done. My bloods are low. She said, the doctor said I was anemic. So today I'm getting an iron infusion. And yeah, I had to go and buy the iron. So this will be my first experience getting an iron infusion. I've been on iron oral tablets before. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm looking forward to the brain fog lifting. Okay, I'm done the iron infusion. It's like a 20-minute procedure. And it was injected into the veins. And now I'm done. I'm ready today. Chill out. That was the advice. Rest, eat some iron-rich foods. Ooh, porridge just flew by. So I'm going to rest after the iron infusion. I don't feel full of energy. I feel a little bit lethargic, which the doctors had said that, yeah, you may feel a little bit lethargic after. I am going to go now and meet a friend and have some food. But yeah, it was, overall, the procedure went really well. And there's been no leakage of the iron into my tissue or anything like that. So it's positive. And yeah, I'm going to rest for the next couple of days. Today I slept a lot. And back to work on Wednesday. So I'm excited to monitor and see, I'm intrigued to monitor and see what the next couple of days will be like. And apparently a week after you can still feel a little lethargic, and it takes time for it to seep into your system. But I'm going to log it and see how I am each moment. All right, it's day 2 after iron infusion, and this morning I woke up, I was still a little bit lethargic and slow to wake, and the sun was shining into the room, and I was like groaning about getting up this morning. But thankfully I have no work, so I got outdoors and walked along the Docklands and took in the beautiful nature, and the sun was shining through the clouds, and it was beautiful down along there, very relaxing and peaceful. Got myself a nice coffee, and I'm not sure if that's good right now, because I should be probably drinking liquids, that like decaffeinated liquids. But anyway, I feel fine. I am going to continue to monitor how I'm feeling, how I'm doing. The nurse suggested or advised no strength training or anything like that, because lifting heavy lifting could impact the leakage, and the iron could leak into the tissue and stain the skin. So I've avoided any kind of heavy lifting. I am going to go and swim for a little while and do laps of the pool, because I need to get some form of exercise in for my mind. I'm currently reading Gabor Mate's Scattered Minds. My cousin left this book, and I was like, yes. So the origins and healing of attention deficit disorder. Something I believe that I really need to work on is the ADD, but without I'm really focused on one chapter, and it's just getting your brain function correct. And I've noticed that I think I left Ireland in November, so November, December, January, February, March, April. 6 months now traveling, and sometimes I still feel like I'm just on one big holiday, even though when I got to Melbourne, I got straight into work, and I'm picking up short-term contracts here and there, but I'm finding it very hard to adjust to an environment and go back into a routine of working Monday to Friday. So my last contract finished on Friday, and that was a beautiful experience, but I found it really hard to adapt and adjust to a routine. And then I wasn't well for like 2 weeks there. I think it's been a continuous thing throughout traveling. I felt lethargic and tired and exhausted, and I just thought it was after a period of transition in my life. But then when I got here, and last week I got my bloods tested, and the doctor was able to say, well, your blood cells, or your red blood cells, are very, very low. And then that was validating to not just think I was going crazy, because I've been experiencing a lot of brain fog, forgetfulness. My speech hasn't been consistent. I'm mixing up different things. And then I was researching how anemia can affect the body and the brain and things like that. So yeah, I'm going to monitor myself over the next 3 weeks after this infusion. I think it takes 3 to 7 days for it to start to work and in your system. So let's see. And also I'm going to, I'm just reading this here. The brain cannot develop new circuits, or the mind new ways of relating to the world and to self, without the right conditions. gonna dry my hair now and get ready to go. So it's now after 5 p.m. on day 2 after iron infusion. On day 2 of iron infusion, and yeah, I haven't actually napped today. I've been quite busy, so I went for the swim and then cleaned and hoovered and had my room all organized and cleaned, had some food. Then I went over to the DFO to get shoes for work, and that's about, I'd say, a 5k walk in total. So I walked to and from, and this evening I'm heading over to my friend's house. We're gonna have some tea and a little treat, and then that would be me for the evening. Energy levels actually are feeling okay right now, so that's good, but I am excited to get my 8 hours sleep. Also, I'm excited to read more of this. I'm reading Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte right now, and yeah, I went to see the movie first before ever reading the book. I don't know if that's my neurodiversity or I do things backwards, but yeah, I find the movie very interesting, and I think Margot Robbie is her charismatic personality and her, I don't know, raw acting, and she brings it really to life. Yeah, fascinating. The music in the scenes, and then the Yorkshire countryside where it's filmed, the whole thing I think is incredible. Cinematic genius. Okay, so that's me. Day 2 of iron infusion, feeling a little bit more energy, less lethargic anyway than I was yesterday. Yesterday I just kept sleeping. So yeah, over and out. Shanae. Today we have come to the jail, Melbourne jail. So we're going to turn around, and then we're turning around by ourselves, and then we have signed up for a tour at 2:30. And it's 2 p.m. now, so we're just gonna have a little look. So excited.